Welcome to the collective energy reading as I welcome in the high guides of the Neptune Moon Oracle. This is my favorite time of week. I love to tap in to get these readings and to engage with the energies of the high guides. Now, I did a bit of work with them yesterday to see what it is that we're going to be working on this week in the collective stage at the end. Very interesting cards coming up and how they've put it all together. Very interesting. So I look forward to getting into that. For now, I'm taking a look at the first part of this reading will be the collective energy, what we can expect on a spiritual level, what this means on the outer layers and how that affects us on the physical. And then I'll be taking a look at where we're moving from here, what message the high guides want to bring through for us this week. And this week it's very interesting. So let's get into this reading. My rods in again this week just so they can navigate to whichever cards to draw our attention or make connections between the cards. Also give us yes or no answers when we need them. So let's get into what's happening here with the cards that I've pre-laid and pre-selected yesterday. Now, collectively in the cosmic energy right now, we've got some big movements. We've got the full moon in Cancer. That's quite emotional energy around nurturing, protecting your energies. It is a supermoon. It's one of 3 supermoons for 2026. It's called the Wolf Moon. We also have strong energies around healing with Chiron, the wounded healer, going direct. Then we have, of course, the heightened energy in the collective with what's going on with Neptune conjunct Saturn right now as it makes its journey and settles in its new home of Aries. So quite heavy energy collectively, cosmically, or with the planets. Now, this energy here is showing right now, we've got this energy of power, soft energy right now behind a major upheaval. It could be as 2026, we're heading into great changes, transformations with Pluto and changes, but also around what's dissolving power structures and things that no longer work. So collectively, we're going to be put through the ringer this year. Now, tapping into the energies for the current week. Cards helping us or assisting us on how to navigate this upcoming energy for the week. We're starting with the Guardian of Nurture. It's caring energy. It aligns to the full moon in Cancer. So the sun is heightening its activity over 2026, electrically charging the collective field, overstimulating. And these cards are coming in to remind us that we need help, guidance to navigate the energy in the softest, kindest way, so we are not overstimulated, fatigued, or brain fog at this time. This is soft energy of the high guides, stepping in almost like guardians over the challenging earth energies, stepping in to say that they are here with caring energy. By the way, crossing means yes, out means no. And when they point at certain cards or align certain cards together, we're focusing on those cards. Stationary means awaiting for their next question, awaiting. Thank you. So let's tap into the energy of guardian of nurture, the caring energy. This is saying you need to be kind and caring and nurturing to your energy this week. Don't push yourself hard. Overstimulate your energy this week. Kindness is what is required. Nurture. Caring for your energetic field. You may need to strengthen your boundaries this week. That's a yes. Definitely choosing gentleness over reactivity, like reacting this week. Don't react. This is coming up in all the collective readings. Nurture your feelings. They are valid. But you need to definitely this week tend to your nervous system and protect your boundaries. Guard your boundaries this week. Your nervous system could be triggered or overstimulated this week. So you will be required to take care of yourself. So the rhythm cycles flow with the tides. It shows that this current collective energy has been a bit of a roller coaster, up and down kind of energy. And sometimes you just need to flow with the tides and ride that cycle. Embrace the energy that's coming rather than fighting against it. And that also includes changes that are necessary at this time. So it's a very soft energy. We've got the earth energy of the caring energy. That's a water sign, that's an earth sign, a feminine sign, a yin. Then we have the rhythm cycles and flow with the tides, that's water. That's also yin, feminine, softer energy. So they're asking us really this week to really focus on flow, gentleness, kindness, caring energy, taking care of ourselves. Definitely a need to strengthen our boundaries this week. So it's a soft, gentle flow of collective energy. And it's easier to go with the flow than fight against the tide. We have the full moon in Cancer also affecting this emotional energy. That's a water sign. It's a reminder that everything is moving in waves or cycles right now. Nothing is linear. And it's just about embracing the cycles for what they bring. Still on the collective energy, what's happening? We have the destined path, embracing fate. Pretty much aligned to what I just said with the rhythm cycles energy. Chiron going direct as well as heightened solar activity brings fated realizations or fated shifts, even healing because of that Chiron energy. Maybe you're being redirected this week. Maybe it's an understanding that it's not random. It is necessary. Maybe the path is revealing itself through synchronicity, your destined path. Destiny is more active, it's not passive, like the two cards before it. This is a sense of being moved, embracing challenges or embracing your path ahead, feeling the energy of knowing that you're being called into action this week, tapping into the energies. We have the high guide stepping in with the Thoth energy. You may need to journal this week, write things down. But high guides step in when heightened energy arrives. It makes the veil thin, and challenges dissolve with communication. It heightens the reception between us and them, or the physical world and the spiritual world. So timelines may be shifting this week. The opportunity for knowledge to be revealed, Stay tuned for the Neptune moon reading. It's exactly what the Thoth energy is the high guides are talking about this week. Little preview for you there. We are in a really beautiful stage for heightened energy to reveal what was once forbidden or unknowable. The veil is dissolved, and that's a big yes. The high guides are really excited about the next part of this reading. So let's just move on to the open your eyes, awakening and remembrance. This is an activation point. It's time to wake up. It's time to open your eyes. The veil is thin. It's time to see the truth being revealed. This is where things become clear. It's an activation point. Maybe it's a memory, a soul knowing, an intuition. Maybe it's just the high guides stepping in. Yes, to say, I have something to tell you. I want you to open your eyes and pay attention. Make sure you are awake for this one. Yes. We want you to remember who you really are. Use this energy, this cycle this week to see beyond illusion. I'm excited to move on to the next section. What the high guides want to talk about today. Yes, and the excitement is palpable. The exuberance energy that's coming in as the high guides step in. So what is it they want to reveal with all of these cards? The energy is very exciting here. And I'm so glad that you get to see it through the rods, rather than just rely on me telling you what I feel. So this spread is all about revelation at the threshold. What has been hidden or forbidden will be illuminated. Yes. Starting with the radiant sun. This is illumination. The sun brings truth, clarity, exposure, and revelation. The sun also talks about this heightened solar activity and how that affects our life force and vitality. Well, these rods are going off. This energy is crazy. It's really heightened, exciting energy too, which is a higher vibration. So the sun brings opportunities. Physically, we see it through what's happening with the solar activity. But energetically, it's a response of illumination, clarity, revelation. It's something coming to light that cannot be ignored, and truth that is excitingly being revealed. I cannot wait to see what it is that they want to talk about. And I've got lots of questions as I tapped into this energy yesterday to see what kind of questions I could bring and what questions I had about what they were saying. But first, they're saying they've got a lot to say. So let's read the cards first. Distortion veil. That's that veil that's thinning that I talked about in the last spread. I forgot this one was in this week, in this section. But they're saying we're in a state where it's an opportunity for things to be revealed because the veil has a little more clarity this week to be able to see through the veil. What was distorted will be clear. Thank you. Now, as previously been advanced knowledge, as you see, beyond comprehension. This is the information that is going to be illuminated or revealed this week in this reading. Something higher ancient, esoteric, the high guides. They're here because they're allowed to reveal this information to us. And it's not just that they're allowed to do this, it's that it's an opportunity because of where the veil has previously been distorted. Access to this information has been restricted. You can see where it's pointing. And the high guide that it's also pointing to says, now you can really see us, feel us, hear us, and know what it is that we're trying to get through to you at this time. The radiant sun brings the opportunity for illumination and exposure. And we can be thankful and grateful to the sun. So I've just pulled the rods back so they can point to the cards, but they are saying yes to some of the things when they cross as well. So gratitude for the sun, for the opportunities and this activity for us to have the field clearer. These distortions that were once there are now dissolving. So what was beyond comprehension because we didn't have the clarity, because the access was restricted, yes, like they're saying, now it gets revealed because of that exposure and radiant sun energy, all occurring at the same time as we have the heightened solar energy. Forbidden fruit. Sometimes there can be a little bit of tension around the information that they want to reveal to us. Maybe people are not ready to hear it. Maybe it's truth that destabilizes old systems or beliefs or patterns, programming. High guides, advanced knowledge. Maybe it's just advanced information coming in from the high guides that has previously been beyond our comprehension. Yes. Is it because we weren't ready for it? No. It's because the opportunity wasn't there for clarity like it is right now. And that's exciting. Simultaneously unfolding at the same time. This does talk about timing. It's saying it's the time right now for access to what was once restricted. Does it relate to multiple timelines? No. Is it reality's opening? No. Is it the veil thinning? Yes. So the high guides stepping forward to reveal this information. Do they have permission to reveal this information to us? Yes. Are we ready to hear this information? Not everybody, because some of it will be beyond comprehension. I think I'm going to have to get my little game deck out. Yes. Okay, let's move through the other cards and what they mean, and then I'm going to start bringing out, put the rods down and start delving into the questions with the game deck. Yes. The divided path. This is a point of choice, the division, the separation. Yes. Is it the separation of the physical and the spiritual? Yes. Are we going to be revealed why this separation is occurring? Yes, but more importantly, I think we're going to reveal, yes, how to repair that division. Yes. The fracture. Yes. Now how? Is there any cards on this table? I can feel that you're wanting to move over to the sun. So at the same time, it's the sun, granting access and opportunity for illumination and exposure to have this information revealed. Now, where does the Earth Guardian stand here? The grounding, protecting. So just like we said in the collective energy, it's really important to have boundaries and protection at this time. That's why it's also thin for us to read the energy. It's also thin for those on the other side, and the cards are going crazy. The energy here is saying yes. So protection, grounding is very needed at this time because it works both ways. We can access energy into the spiritual or esoteric realms, but what's in those realms can also access us, even though that's forbidden. So protection is going to be required at this time. Again, forbidden. Okay. So the Earth Guardian not only is revealing the need for grounding and protecting at this time, it also feels that it's a planetary shift. Does this relate to the shift or the split that Sammy Hagar talks about that would be starting in 2025? That's a yes. That others have been feeling the shift and change. Is this a physical Earth thing? They're not answering that. Is this a spiritual connection? Not really. This shifting energy or separation energy, yes. Shifting or splitting of the physical and the spiritual realms. But simultaneously, they are occurring at the same time, sitting on top of each other. Yes. Let's take a look at the distortion field. What was previously obscured from our vision. Does that mean it's going to be easier to see into the spiritual realms? Yes. Will it make it easier for us to see spirit? Yes. If you are inclined to do so, yes. Will it make it easier to remote view? They already said yes before I got the question out. But write down what you're seeing, they're saying. We will be able to see our guides. Yes, through meditation practices. Distortion field. This is what has previously been restricting access. But now it's clear. So the unified topic here, what the spirit guides want to discuss. Yes, they are excited. Unveiling advanced or forbidden information that has been intentionally obscured, and the choice humanity faces as the truth comes into light. There's choices to be made here. So I'm going to shift now between the rods and the game cards. First question. What truth is ready to be illuminated right now? It's to do with our higher self. the spiritual self, the light body, and how that we are multi-dimensional and layered, like I said, simultaneously sitting on top of each other like they were picking up before. They are occurring at the same time, and they sit in a kind of a layered structure on top of each other. And because the connection appears very closely, how we're getting that illumination, it's an opportunity right now for us to see into the source field. So what type of advanced knowledge is beginning to surface? Our eyes are being opened. Messages are coming forth. It's the high guides. Pay attention to synchronicities. But they're really just saying that the high guides are able to engage actively and clearly with us right now. It's an opportunity for us to really be awake and see what is going on around us. Important, though, to stabilize, ground, and protect energies through white light of love and protection. Interesting how they're telling a story. The reason, the diagnostics behind the multidimensional layers. Let's take to the rods for that one there. This advanced knowledge about the reason, that's the reason. Yes, that was a way to answer that one. Because they want us to diagnose, or roundabout, kind of, not that word. They want us to be aware of the reason this is occurring. Yes. Protecting our energy. Yes. Stabilizing, grounding through white light, love and protection. Understanding that the high guides are here right now, paying attention to synchronicities. Yes. Is it that we're being watched at this time? No. It is that we have the opportunity to be awake, to see reality for what it really is. Diagnose the system, the reality that we are in. I had written down why is it being hidden? I think that's to do with the this distortion veil. It's now been rerouted, that distortion veil, thank you to the sun's illumination or the sun activity. So now we have a stronger presence or connection to the source field. What is the purpose? Why is it revealing itself right now? It wants to reveal the truth behind our sovereignty, who we really are. So right now I'm just telling them to stay with me. Activation, heat and high. And yes, I have that activation right now. My body's just heated. Okay, activation. Let's go. I'm excited. What is it that was creating the distortion, the veil? What was it that was deliberately obscuring this knowledge, this knowing, these opportunities to explore, acquire new skills? It was a system, integrity, and enforcer. But now it says it's time to go for it. What was previously being enforced as a protection mechanism for system integrity now has a crack or a fracture because of its placement and somehow that it's simultaneously right on top of each other right now at this time. The projection, Maybe it's closer. So it makes it easier for us to see through the illusion or through the veil. So what will happen when the veil lifts? The messengers come forth. We are able to access the Akashic records. Our perception becomes clearer. The filter gets removed. But we do need to proceed cautiously, as I've already said, because it works both ways. So that's why the protection is required. Now, there could be glitches, anomalies, Mandela effects at this time as we level up and upgrade. Maybe the system's being upgraded at the moment, the game being upgraded. And while it is, we have the opportunity to charge up through the heart energy, the activation energy. So please show me what the biggest thing that it is that you want to reveal right now, since access is now granted. It's an opportunity for mastering or leveling up. Again, another level up card. Rising frequencies, ascending, rising up through the layers. Because of the way the multi-dimensional thing, the structure's layered closely on top of each other right now. I don't know what that means, but it keeps saying it. It makes us more aware of our surrounds, our consciousness, self-awareness, brings a little bit more clarity and light to our awareness. Our eyes are opened. That is why they're wanting to reveal this information to us now. And tell me, what is the information that you want to reveal? Change is coming. Healing will be required. Restoration. Maybe it's the diagnostic to the system. Maybe it's time to restore DNA, heal through healing codes 55515 for a DNA upgrade. But changes are coming. Opportunity for activation. What are the two paths that are opening right now? The division, the separation, the split. What are the two separate paths available? One is learning, or the ability to play the game. Learning more information and decoding what is happening. One is a shifting timeline. Maybe it's an exit of the current timeline. Accessing the ability to access the field, but do so with caution. And that is being able to see the mission, level up on our mission, decode, play well, take things to the next level. Does the earth and the sun play a role in this activation or this opportunity for perception shift, the grounding? It unlocks a hidden layer. That sun illumination energy unlocks a hidden layer or an opportunity for leveling up that was previously hidden from us. Collectively, it's a shared field. And I feel like we have the ability to tap into Akashic energy or collective energy. So let's bring back the rods for the last couple of questions. Are timelines right now converging? Layered upon each other? Yes and yes. Are they splitting? No. It's more like they're sitting on top of each other, coming together, converging. That's why the clarity is there. Does this have anything to do with the split or the shift? No. This is more about opportunities for awareness, awakening, ascension. Yes. Raising our vitality. Yes, our frequency. Activation. They're saying dormant what was dormant. So dormant DNA. Skills. Customizing skills, leveling up our skills. Are you talking about telekinesis? Yes. Are you talking about telepathy? Are you talking about remote viewing? Yes. Are you talking about physical skills? No. It's the extended senses beyond our physical body. Yes. So it's time to start practicing TK and TP. Yes and yes. How long is this going to go for? This wave, this cycle? Will it be a week? Will it move beyond a week? Yes. Will it be a month? Yes. Is it for the majority of 2026? No. But definitely January. Yes. They want us to tune in and pinpoint one area that we want to expand. Yes. Tap into the field, the Akashic, to engage in skills that maybe we already have, or skills that are almost documented or recorded, and download them. Yes. Yes. Is that what the Akashic field is there to help us do? Yeah, but amongst other things, I said. We need to be really grounded at this time as well. Yes. Remembering that we are also a physical body. So nurturing and paying attention to our physical body also, as we are investigating what's beyond our physical body. So when we tap into this Akashic energy or this collective energy, yes, and we engage in new skills and upgrading, yes, they're excited. Do we hang on to those skills once we learn them? Yes. But sometimes they're easier to tap into because of the layered fractal effect of the physical and the spiritual, yes. So it is cycles. Yes, but they're also saying it's patterns, loops. I'm trying to pull that through. Loops being that the cycle continues, up and down cycle. It's on a loop. It's a continuous fractal almost. And at certain moments when they cross like this, that's when the energies are heightened. And right now we're on one. Is it connected to earth ley lines? No. Is it the sun that is the contributor, the factor, the trigger? No, it's not. Is it the layered fractal-like nature of the spiritual layer laying upon the physical layer? Yes. It's a pattern. That's what they mean by patterns. Yes, like a fractal pattern. And at certain points, it becomes easier, yes, to tap into that energy, to see that within the field. To know, they're saying, not just see, to know. So it's not just about the sun, but does the sun activity strengthen the connection, the visibility, the illumination? It plays a part, they said, but it's not the whole part. It's more about the cycle of the pattern of when layers are upon each other. Now, when you talk about layers, are you talking about timelines? No. You're talking about the physical and the spiritual. Yes. The realms, the bodies. Not quite, no. The dimensions. Yes. Is this a time of being able to connect to loved ones on the other side? Is it heightened at this time? Yes, that's part of it. But it's not the only part. It's not the part that's being activated right now. It's the dormant part, they're saying. What has been dormant before? Access. Doors were closed before. This is new. Yes. In a way, but no, because it's a cycle. Yes. Have we as humanity, the people alive today, had this opportunity before? Some have. A little bit. Is it more heightened right now than it has been for this people living right now? Yes, definitely. How can we take advantage of this energy? Is it tapping into our senses, illumination, gravity field, being TK? Yes. Heightened senses, awareness, opening your eyes, paying attention, they're saying. That's awareness, subtle body awareness. Attention to your mind. Yes, but it's not as relevant or as important as the other part. Yeah. Do we have to practice this through meditation? We don't have to, but we can. It's one way to activate the energy. But there are other ways, right? Yes. Practice, physically practice. So we have January to focus on this. Yes. What about February? Are the energies still high? No. Nope. This cycle is January. So what's the first thing to start doing? Is it remote viewing? One of them. Traveling, they're saying. Astral traveling, yes. Things that have been distorted or beyond comprehension previously. That's knowledge and information, understanding. That's Akashic field, Akashic record, yes. I'm going to leave that reading there. That was quite long, but very, very interesting. So it's time to take advantage of this energy. Start tapping into the Akashic records, tapping into your guides. Start practicing your gifts at this moment, because once you learn them or activate them, they are here for good. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Let me know if that resonates with you. Let me know if that makes sense to you and how you are coping with the current energies. And I'll see you on the next reading.